Hi, this is a review of the MoKo folding wireless wired keyboard. It's wireless via Bluetooth, it's wired via USB cable, and basically you have is a light, thin little keyboard that is mostly made to work with things like tablets over Bluetooth, and it's nice and compact. It folds down into a nice little easy to carry package. To give you an idea of the size on this, compare it to an Amazon Kindle, it is about the same size, about the same footprint, just about twice the depth. So imagine two Kindles back to back, and you have a pretty good idea of what you're dealing with. Comparing that folded down to an iPhone 6, maybe it's two of these or so. So it's a pretty small, compact little keyboard. If you're comfortable typing on the little flat Chicklet style keys, you should have absolutely no problem with this keyboard. There are two little feet here that pop out to give you a little extra stability. And once you put that down on a flat surface, it is pretty sturdy. One issue that people have had, and we just accidentally showed you kind of what happens, is if you're sitting this on your lap, it is possible for this to fold up. So if you like using a keyboard strictly on your lap, this may not be for you. I usually use a little flat piece of wood, a little lap desk, something like that, to have something underneath things that I'm typing on. So I didn't have a problem with this at all. But if you like sitting this right down on your lap, it's real possible that's going to fold up on you. It paired via Bluetooth nicely and easily, was up and running instantaneously, was able to do an email on my iPhone, and that's really what I think this keyboard is for, is if you're traveling, if you're out and about, and you don't want to bring a full laptop with you, you don't want to bring even a large tablet, this gives you a way to do things like answer emails without having to have without having to type on the screen, and I've got huge hands, so trying to type on the screen, never been a real easy thing for me. So a keyboard like this really comes in handy. It's not to say that it's perfect. And one of the things I'm going to ding it for is maybe something I even shouldn't, because it's got a backlighting feature that, if you can see here, it's in the red mode. I think you can pick that up on the camera. Unfortunately, with the backlight, even if it's paired, even if you keep typing on it, in about a minute or so, the backlighting is going to go out, and you have to keep hitting the function and backlight key again to turn it back on. So while there are different modes to that, while there are three different colors, there's red, there's green, there's blue of the backlighting feature. The backlight, if there's a way to get this to stay on, somebody please let me know, because I've tried pretty much every setting that I can find on here and tried constantly hitting the keyboard to try to keep that light awake, and the light does not stay awake. So if you really need something with the backlit keys, this may not be for you either, but I'm never really typing in the dark, so it wasn't something that I found to be an issue. But if you're seeing this listed as a backlit keyboard, if you're looking for something that you can type in the dark, this may not be the one for you. But if you're typing in the light, if you're looking for something you can carry around with you and be able to fire off quick emails or get some work done on your tablet with a full-size keyboard rather than having to type on the screen or use the voice functions, it does a pretty good job. It seems fairly sturdy. The battery seems to last a long time. I haven't had to charge it as of yet. And it does seem like a nice compact package that, throwing it in a bag, I don't worry about it breaking at all. And the overall form factor I do like. I've had other small keyboards that were just that. They were a little bit too small. Again, I have huge hands. So this is almost a full-size keyboard. If I can do this without dropping anything, I'll be amazed. But let me show you my full-size keyboard sitting here and compare that. And it's very similar in size as far as the width of the keyboard and the keys and the layout on the keys themselves. So I really would not have a problem recommending this to people who have larger hands and want something that they can take with them to quickly answer emails and do things like that. Now, once you start getting up to larger tablets, I'm not really sure how convenient this becomes, as a lot of the larger tablets have keyboards made specifically for them that kind of double as a case and things work together. But if I was just taking my phone along on a trip, I would definitely throw this in the bag so I knew that if I had to answer a long email, I wouldn't have to do that by trying to type on the phone. So it definitely comes in handy. It's not for everybody. If you need backlit keyboard, this isn't probably for you. If you like to type just on your lap without a lap desk, this may not be for you because it folds up. And overall, it's a pretty simple device that does what it's supposed to do. And I'm kind of between about a 3 or a 4-star review just because of the fact there's no backlight, because of the fact there's no way to adjust the keyboard up a little bit. I like it, but I don't love it, let's say that. If you want something to take along with your phone so you can type, it definitely does the job. I'd recommend it. It's not a bad product. There are just a couple small tweaks, I think, that could have made it a little bit better. With that said, it does the job. This, again, has been a review of the MoKo folding wireless wired keyboard. One was provided for the purposes of this review, but that does not guarantee a good review. I am Darren O'Neill. Thanks for watching.